Alright, so this page block thing we were discussing. I hope all of you can hear me. So on this page block, this is the block. So this is a small rectangle which has been created. As of now, we have not put any content within this page block. If you put something, you will be able to understand. Let me put a hello inside it. See this? It comes on inside that rectangle. Now whatever things you put inside this page block will come inside it. Okay. Okay. So this page block is basically an apex tag which is used for creating that block or rectangle kind of a thing. Okay, this is usually for designing the page or controlling the styling of your page. Okay, so this does not look very nice. So with components like page block and all, you don't have to spend too much time on designing the page and all. So let's say I take all this information and put it inside page block. Okay. Now, in case you want to put a title also to this page block. So on this page block, you will have to enter an attribute called title and put the title for it. Let's say you want to show account name as the title. Let it be. Okay, see. Right. So this is a visualforce tag which can be easily used for creating blocks in the page. Right. All right. Now, in case I want to further break this, let's say these three fields I want in a different block, these two I want in a different block. You could have done that also. Take it out, create another page block, save it. Alright. Okay. So what we have done, we have created two different page blocks for the same thing. Two different page blocks for different fields, right? In case you wanted to further break the page block, I mean, you don't want to get into another page block. In the same page block, you want to make small sections. So for that, we again have a code. So I'm going to the other page. I'll create a new one. V3 for that. Create the page block, put a title. You can put a text also in the title. I am putting the account name of the account here. Okay. Hello. Yep. All right. So we are on this V3. We have got the same information here inside the page block, and this is how it looks. The way it looked earlier. Okay. They have not provided any ID. That is the reason why it is not showing any of the data on the page. Okay. Now we will further break down this page block into different sections. So there is another tag called Apex page block section. And good thing about visualforce is it's you just have to start typing. You just have to put Apex colon and then start typing, and it will give you the options and all. So page block section comes in here.
I have a doubt. Anything in tags are case sensitive? Are they case sensitive?
No. Nothing in Salesforce, neither visualforce or in Apex, nothing is case sensitive. Okay, everything is case insensitive. So what we have done, we have created a page block. Inside the page block, we have created two sections. Okay, so can you see that slight space between these two page block sections. Okay, so if you are not able to make it, we can put a title into the sections as well. Let me further break it into title. Call it basic information, and the other section title I can give it contact information. See, so one page block, under that two sections got created, right? These sections are by default collapsible, but in case you don't want them to be collapsible, you can do so by saying collapsible equals false. So a page block section has this attribute called collapsible. So the moment you say collapsible equals false, it becomes a normal section. So now there is no collapsible button. Fine. So your choice. I mean, whether you want to keep it collapsible or not. So now you understand how easy it is to do programming in Salesforce. As I told you yesterday, that it's going to be very easy. It's going to be fun. I think now you realize how simple things are, right? You don't have to get into complex things. You do not have to do too many things. Even you don't have to type the complete code, right? So it has that IntelliSense. It keeps on suggesting you the moment you're typing. So you don't have to know the spellings correct. Yeah, definitely the things that you are typing, for that you need the correct spellings, but the tags and all, you don't need to remember the entire stuff, right? And if you see, just by putting a few lines of code, we have not done anything. Just by using a few visualforce codes, we have made it look quite professional also. The styling of the page that is being done, it is being done very easily. In case anyone has done a bit of designing on HTML, they would know that styling is a big challenge. Typing the text is not that much of a challenge, but the background styling, how things will look in the background and all, on the borders and all those things, that becomes a bit of challenge, because that takes a bit of time, and then we need to think on what sort of color combinations and all those things. So that is a bit of a challenge. But with Salesforce, that is not a challenge at all. You have default styling coming in with the tags. Okay, and this is something which matches the Salesforce actual style. So it makes it look very professional. Otherwise, just imagine if I had made it dark red, would have looked a little weird. But now the styling automatically is taken from your Salesforce theme. That makes things easier. Okay. So now the only thing that we have to focus on, we don't have to focus on the styling part. The only thing that we have to focus on is what data I want to bring here and the way I want to display the data, right? So like if I want to have two sections for my information, or if I just want to have one page block with all the 5 fields, that is the thing that you have to decide, whether you want it to be collapsible or you don't want people to collapse the section. So these are the things that you will need to think and work on. Okay, so let me go and create another page.